Hello! I bought some of those ultra trendy, you see them on everywhere on Instagram, boots, the lamoda brand boots. I didn't get the ones with the hearts on them, but I got other knee-high ones, and it was something I've been wanting to do for a long time, but I didn't do it because one, I mean, it's not like we're going out very often and stuff, but also I have historically had issues with knee-high zip-up boots not zipping up my around my calves if they didn't have some sort of lace-up feature or something. So I couldn't find any research on it and I really wanted them. I couldn't find someone trying them on who mentioned that they had that problem with their shoes, and I know other people have that problem. I at least know that my friend Morgan has that problem. So hopefully, I bit the bullet. I bought them. You're gonna think I'm a dumbass. I bought 2 pairs. So I really hope they fit. Without further ado, let's get into unboxing them. They just kind of came wrapped in plastic. So they smell very chemically. So yeah, here's the 2 boxes. I am a size 7.5, but I generally always just buy 8s because I'm usually buying my shoes online, and a lot of times there's not even half sizes when you're in stores, so I'm just used to wearing an 8. Ooh. Alright, ooh. Okay, here's this pair. So I got the Slick Nicks, which are black. Honestly, I think they look like they're going to fit, so I'm excited about that. Other shoe. I did see it in one review. A girl said she was a 7.5 and she got a 7, but then she also said she always gets 7s. So that was confusing for me. Cause I was like, oh, should I size down? But then since she said she always gets 7s, I was like, well, I always get 8s and I'm happy with 8s. So I don't know. Alright, and this is the other pair. These are the Whatta Showdown boots, which come in multiple colors. Oh, these have a little sleeve on them. These don't smell nearly as bad as the Slick Nicks do. The Slick Nicks smell really chemically plasticky. Although also those were, when I got them on pre-order, so they're fresh out of the factory, I guess. So maybe that has something to do with it. Both of them have little styrofoam sheets as well as tissue paper in between the shoes, but then the Whatta Showdown shoes also have a sleeve for the boot, which I do like, so I'm gonna save the sleeves. Here's the shoe. I'm also gonna measure the heel and stuff because their website really isn't informative about what their heel heights or platform height is. At least I couldn't find that information online in the description. And I always like to know, I mean, I did my best guess based off the videos I saw in their actual images for their products online. I think it's some of them are easier to gauge than others how long it looks like, and the most important thing to me was the difference. I didn't think the difference was that big, but I will go ahead and measure it for you. My all-day heel limit, if it's a shoe that I'm planning on wearing for a long period of time, my maximum difference of incline is 3 inches. So if I'm wearing a shoe that doesn't have a platform, I don't want anything higher than a 3-inch heel height. If it has a platform, then the difference of height between the 2 heights, nothing more than 3 inches. So that's where I'm coming from, if that's helpful for you. Okay, so the Whatta Showdown shoes. This is a 1.75" platform here. Then the heel height in the back is 4¼ inches. So right around where I thought. That's good. I'm glad that works out. These, once again, it looks like the platform is 1.75". And the heel is, once again, or no, this one's actually only 4 inches. So it's actually shorter than the other. Wow, I thought this one was going to be taller, but also I'm going to measure my calf circumference real quick. So my calf at the widest part, can you see it? Can you see it? It says it's at the 14-inch mark though. So that's like the diameter, not the diameter, the circumference of my calf to help you gauge if these shoes will fit you. I do not know if the like whole proportion of the boot sizes up with like the shoe size. That's something I've always been curious about with boots. Try these on. I have a good feeling they look like wide at the top, but also like, all right, here we are. Let's do this. Taking the Ugg slippers off. They have a little skull and crossbone. I don't know, it's just like the top inch. You can see the lining inside. It's a little padded. All right, there we go. Okay. Okay. So I don't know if you could tell, but it was a close call. I'm really happy they zipped up though. So I don't know how clear it was from when I was zipping them up, but like this is kind of the problem area for me, this midsection. That's where it gets really tight. You can see it's like stiff here and it bunches a little bit at the ankles. I don't know if that's just like the natural course of the boot or if that's like the part where it really can't go up any further. I think it looks fine though. You can see there's like a good amount of room at the top though. So that's definitely not the problem, but it is very tight in the mid calf. These definitely aren't like the best zippers, so I was successful with getting them up. I would definitely pull them together. Also, if I wasn't wearing leggings, that would be a little less tight, I'm sure. So these aren't nearly as tight in this section. You could probably tell watching as I zipped it up, barely slowed me down. They're still like close, but not nearly as tight as these were. But not nearly as tight as these were in the mid calf section. All right, here's some additional thoughts I have. So The two pairs of shoes, although they are both US size 8s, they do not fit the same. They're close. They both fit me, but they don't fit exactly the same. So the Whatta Showdown boots, which also come in black, they were not nearly as tight over my mid-calf section. I think they also had room in the top around the knee though, and they also weren't as large in like the toes / foot area as the Slick Nicks were. These were larger in the toes, tighter in the calves. There's some information right there. They both feel pretty comfortable to walk around in just for the very brief amount of time I had them on. The Slick Nicks definitely have better tread than the Whatta Showdown shoes. Immediately when I put the Whatta Showdown on, you can see the bottom. Very shiny, like no tread essentially. This is nothing. So, I mean, that'll be fixed pretty quickly walking on sidewalks and stuff, but if you're planning on wearing these out somewhere and you're going to be like walking indoors on tile, I would like maybe rough up the bottoms a little bit first just to be careful, because I almost slipped in my own room when I just stood up in them for the first time. But these are a like more of a rubberized sole, so already there, and it has like a little bit more texture to it. Not that I think the texture is doing much, but it's just like more that rubber sole material, whereas this is that like hard plastic bottom material. I hope that helps. But yeah, so that's just some little tips there. I'm really happy they fit. I do see myself wearing them. If that's something you are worried about, I would definitely go with the Whatta Showdown in black over the Slick Nicks, since the Slick Nicks just like barely zipped over my calf. So yeah, those were the results. I hope this was informative. Probably not that entertaining, but I hope it's informative. That was my main goal with this, was that like I saw a gap in the market when I was trying to research these shoes, and I was like, well, I will fill that gap. Please let me know in the comments below if you have any more questions or something I forgot to mention or left out. I would, love to let you know if I have an answer or opinion on said question. And if you enjoyed this video, I don't know, give it a like. So I will talk to you later. Thanks, bye!